How many wins is this? Is this 10 in a row or is this 11 in a row?
Yeah, it's 11.
Did you expect this after?
I think I told you. The schedule started to favor us a little bit better. I mean, we had a tough early season schedule. I knew we'd come together, and that's, we were coaching for January 1st. We were talking about January 1st from the beginning. That's where we wanted to hit our stride. We figured a lot of things out. We got one guy back on January 1st. He's obviously a big help. So, we're just a little bit more complete right now than we were. And,
Dion's been huge.
He's a great player.
And for you guys to be fortunate,
we're lucky to have him. I'm proud of all the guys.
Oh yeah, I
think I got there 4 guys to start that all season have been great for us. And then Caleb, this fourth quarter, what do you have, 6 or 7 blocks in the fourth quarter alone? And he's our 5th guy. I mean, he's fantastic. So
I saw that one down there. I mean, he just crushed it.
He doesn't need to score. He doesn't need to shoot. He does everything. And when we have unselfish players like that, then everybody on the bench coming in, they're unselfish guys top to bottom. They share the ball well. I couldn't be more proud of them. So they're running our stuff a lot better, obviously, than we were before, and it just took us a little while to come together.
I mean, even to see Mr. QB1, to see McComb come off the bench,
a big shot. He had that big 3, and then those free throws. He is not a great free throw shooter. Those are big. That's the first. We weren't shooting well anyway. We weren't shooting well at the line all night, and then Justice stands up and shoots too. That was fantastic.
But he's an athlete. When you have an athlete like that,
he's a great defender. Almost every other year he'd be starting for us. He is a great defender. I've got 4 guards that start that all shoot pretty well, so he's just behind that on shooting. But otherwise, he's our best defender. I put him on the other team's best player no matter who it is.
So what did you think about, comes down to Monte Vista, and Monte Vista, they play great defense. They play hard.
They play real hard.
And they played it pretty close up until probably the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I would say, until a couple minutes into the fourth quarter, we've started to take care of the ball a little bit better. We had some uncharacteristic turnovers beginning to end there. And then when we took care of it and we picked up our pressure, I felt like we started playing Grand Hills basketball, which we weren't playing at the beginning. What's up? Oh, Jordy, interview them?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got to stay, get interview. Anything else you want from me?
That's it, Coach. Right. Just great job, and this is a good stepping stone to head into the playoffs.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Stick
Yeah, we're
around for a
looking
while, huh?
And that's our goal. That's our goal. We'd like to move up one more seed if we could, but either way, 4 or 5. We're at 5 now. If we move up to 4, great. If not, 5's fine. We'll go to, hopefully Grossmont stays at 4, and we'll go. Go there again.
I want you guys to stick around, man.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Thanks, man.
So tonight, I mean, you got Monte Vista again. Every time you play Monte Vista, it seems like they play you pretty tough, especially defensively. They're usually, I mean, they play right down to the buzzer. Doesn't matter what team they have, and you played them a couple years now, and they're always a strong team, and they never give up. But at the same time, the last 5 minutes, you guys just started to dominate. What changed in the last 5 minutes?
We just brought energy and intensity on the defensive end that we were lacking in the first 3 quarters of the game. Just our defense turned into our offense for the most part, and that got us the lead.
Yeah, and then how about Caleb? Man, is he Mr. Block now? Is that what we're going to call him? I mean, he had like, 5 or 6 blocks out there? I mean, we tend to forget about that. I mean, it's great that you guys score, but without those blocks out there, I mean, that's one of the biggest parts of the game that we tend to forget about. And, I mean, that's huge, and he looked fantastic tonight.
Yeah. I feel like when he gets one block, like a switch turns on and he starts blocking.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
And then Justice at the same time too. We were just talking about with Coach. Typically he's not the biggest free thrower, but tonight, I mean, he had a 3, and then he did well at the line. But that just shows you kind of a true athlete. Coming off the bench like that he's actually an athlete, and those are the kind of guys that you need to come off the bench and help you out and finish off the deal. But 11 in a row. Did you guys really expect to be having 11 in a row at this point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, once Dion comes back, we were hoping.
We expected league from the first day. We won that league, so it started in January.
And then it had to be hard for you watching these guys play hard, for a lot of the tournament. And I mean, you guys played some really good teams. I mean, there were some struggles early on. I mean, but you were playing you want to play those types of teams to get you prepared for league.
Yeah, I feel like playing like Torrey Pines and stuff and going against their press is totally different than going against. It prepared us for league and hopefully CIF going far in CIF.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that people tend to look down on some of the Grossmont Conference, even if it is, not the Hills League. I think the Valley League, I think they look down too much on it. I mean, there's some great players. I mean, from you guys to Monte Vista. I mean, I think that's you definitely 2 of the best teams in the Valley right now, for sure. CIF coming up, though, next. What are your guys' thoughts?
We just got to prepare, take this last week and prepare our minds and keep our energy up on defense, and I think we'll be fine.
And how does it feel? It's been quite a few years since Granite Hills won a league championship.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. And hopefully we can go undefeated. That'd be nice.
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. And then last but not least, how's the ankle? Has the ankle been feeling a little better?
Yeah, this is probably the first game back that my ankle, I've had like my balance and everything. And so, I mean, this is the first game back since the injury that I've been able to play at full strength.
That helps 100 when you're 100%, especially one of your main guys, as you know. But hey, you guys look good. It looks like you guys are prepped after seeing the last quarter of the game. If you guys play like that heading into CIF, you guys will definitely you'll be sticking around, I think, and hopefully you get a high seed. But it all depends on you guys.
Yeah.
So good luck to you, and good to see the Eagles soaring high again.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.